In a fiery and unexpected eruption that has stunned fans across hip-hop and Hollywood, Rick Ross publicly snapped at 50 Cent and Big Meech after confirmed rumors revealed 50 Cent sabotaged Lil Meech's role in the BMF series to make room for his father. While whispers had circulated for weeks, it wasn't until 50 Cent admitted to orchestrating the move that Rick Ross, longtime rival and outspoken industry voice, exploded, calling out both 50 and Big Meech in a scathing verbal attack that has everyone talking. The entertainment world thrives on drama, but every now and then, something happens that doesn't just rattle social media. It shakes the whole foundation. This is one of those times. The saga that unfolding between Rick Ross, 50 Cent, Lil Meech, and Big Meech is more than just another rap beef. It's a story of betrayal, manipulation, industry politics, and a whole lot of long-simmering tension finally erupting in public view. Let's start from the top. Lil Meech, the rising star and son of the legendary Demetrius Big Meech Flannery, had found his golden opportunity, playing his father in 50 Cent's BMF series. The casting was perfect, eerie even. Fans embraced Lil Meech not just because of the name, but because he carried a presence, an authenticity, and a connection to material no other actor could replicate. The show was a success. Lil Meech's fame exploded, and for a moment, it looked like everything was aligning. But then, the whispers began. Behind the scenes, sources began to leak murmurs of discontent. Lil Meech's screen time was being reduced. Certain key scenes were being res-hot. And strangely enough, there was talk, subtle at first, that the elder Meech, still incarcerated but powerful as ever, might be making moves to get more involved in the creative direction of the show. At first, this was all industry talk. Gossip, nothing tangible, nothing confirmed. But the real bombshell came when rumors surfaced suggesting that 50 Cent, the executive producer of BMF, had intentionally sabotaged Lil Meech's role to make room for a narrative pivot that would allow Big Meech himself to appear on screen in a later season, either through flashbacks, narration, or in a cameo once he's released. To some, this sounded far-fetched. After all, why would 50 throw the younger Meech, his lead actor and the face of the show, under the bus? And yet, the pieces started falling into place. Anonymous insiders started coming forward. Whispers turned into murmurs, murmurs into leaks, script revisions, sudden production pauses, alleged disagreements between 50 and Lil Meech. Then, the ultimate confirmation, 50 Cent publicly apologized. In a move that shocked even his most loyal fans, he admitted during a live-streamed interview that he had made some decisions around the direction of BMF that were misinterpreted and may have put pressure on relationships. He didn't say Lil Meech's name outright, but he didn't have to. The industry already knew, and that's when Rick Ross exploded. For those who followed the deep, unfiltered rivalry between Rick Ross and 50 Cent, this moment was a ticking time bomb. Their feud goes back over a decade, filled with diss tracks, lawsuits, personal digs, and vicious interviews. But this was different. This wasn't about music. This was about betrayal. This was about someone being played from inside their own camp. Ross didn't hold back. In a blistering live stream that went instantly viral, he tore into 50 Cent, calling him a snake, a master manipulator, and accusing him of using young black talent for his own agenda. But what shocked fans most was that Ross didn't just go after 50. He went after Big Meech too. You sat back and watched your son get played like that? Ross said, "You let that man throw dirt on your boy's name. All so you could shine later? That ain't legendary. That ain't street. That's betrayal." The reaction was instant. Comments flooded the live stream. Hashtags exploded across Twitter. Fans were divided. Some applauded Ross for speaking what many were afraid to say, for standing up for Lil Meech, who seemed like the only one not playing a game. Others felt Ross crossed the line by dragging Big Meech into it, a man who, despite his influence, is still behind bars and fighting for a second chance of freedom. But Ross wasn't done. In follow-up interviews, he doubled down, claiming that 50 Cent's so-called mentorship of Lil Meech was always about control. That from day one, 50 saw Meech not as family, but as a pawn. You give him a role, make him feel powerful, and then you pull the rug out when it suits you. Ross said, "That's what snakes do." And what about Big Meech? According to Ross, he should have protected his son. You don't let no industry puppet play chess with your blood. Ross said, legacy is about protecting the next generation, not stepping on them for your own comeback. The industry was left speechless. Rarely has a beef escalated with such raw emotion, such personal stakes. And yet, there was an uncomfortable ring of truth in Ross's words. Because despite the millions, despite the camera flashes and red carpets, the core of the story was about a father and son, and a man who inserted himself in between. Lil Meech, meanwhile, remained silent. No tweets, no statements, no rebuttals. Those close to him say he was blindsided, not just by 50's betrayal, but by the fact that his own father may have played a silent role in it. Whether knowingly or not, Big Meech's looming presence casts a long shadow over every decision made on BMF. And with 50 publicly admitting to some level of sabotage, the damage is already done. Even longtime fans of 50 were stunned. The man known for his business genius, for turning gritty street stories into primetime hits, suddenly looked more like a puppet master than a mentor. Was it all calculated? Was Lil Meech ever truly the future of the BMF brand? Or just a placeholder until the real Meech returned? Ross's attack has sparked a full-on industry debate. Prominent voices in hip-hop are weighing in. Some defend 50, saying the move was strategic, that shows evolve, and that Big Meech deserves to tell his own story. Others stand with Ross, calling out the exploitation of young talent, and the way the industry chews people up once their usefulness expires.